Morning, morning, morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. What's happening, baby? What's happening? Y'all like my Biggie Smalls, man? My Biggie Smalls? Well, except for it's got that little pit bull on the side of that little pit. If I take that off, I might not. Take that off, right? Man, look at it. I bought these some time ago, man. I had to get my Biggie Smalls, man, my Biggie Smalls on. Yeah, oh yeah, man. I don't do too much. I don't do too much. I don't do too much. I don't do too much, my nigga. I don't want to do too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't do too much. Nigga don't want to do too much, my nigga. Sometimes I step on my own dick, man. Sometimes I step on my own dick. Step on my own, step on my own, step on my own nuts, my nigga. Yeah, D. Yeah, D. They say, oh, nigga, what you doing with a stud in your head? You ain't no pimp. No, I'm a player. A Mac. Motherfucking confidant. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something about this ratchetness. Y'all gotta quit. About how to stop being so ratchet. A person is trying to help you. You know, you dig. Person ain't trying to just tell you what the funk to do. Just try to help you. Most people, they don't try to help you. They just watch you fall on your face, do things wrong, be like, oh yeah, you doing that shit. Oh, you doing that shit. And it's like, nah, and then be over there laughing. doing it all wrong. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop and listen. Somebody's trying to help you. You know the difference. Cause somebody else told you to do a certain way, and they be telling you to do things all the way wrong. And so you can't trust. You better look. That's because you took your trust and you handed it to somebody that didn't deserve. So, and that being said, when somebody's trying to truly help you, just sit down and listen. Everybody can. Learning is essential, and ain't nothing wrong with learning. So, you did. You can tell who got your best interest at heart and who don't. Enough of that. Anyway, how y'all doing this Sunday morning? I had to get on and give y'all some of this funk. Okay, what we're doing today is we're gonna try to rock on a beat and just stay that, cause I'm having this problem. I want to do a whole lot of stuff, right? And start. and do too much, right? And the bass is to hold the beat. Now it's funny that, you know, it's happening when I play for a drill team, you know, like most boys, they'd be dying to get in a band, you dig? And I finally got my chance to get in one. And I held the beat pretty goddamn good, you know. And if there ain't no competition, you can pretty much freestyle. But first of all, you got to be able to hold the beat, or they don't want to be bothered with your ass. You just want to go, you know, hold the beat. Now you start, all your eyes is closed and you just jamming away, and it's like, wait, hold a minute. That's not what it is. You're going to get a moment. Just let it get through so we can get this beat off. You dig? And throw this impression. If that don't work, then we hit them with another one. Another one. You hear me? Eat your heart out, Cali. Another one. Right? So we just basically hammering and tapping. Right? Because we're going to learn this shit, man. So that's what we're doing, just hammer on with your thumb, right? Thump with your thump, right? And then slap, right? We're gonna try it, and this what we working with is like, I got the 5 string correct, but we hitting the E string, which is this string here. That's what we hitting, the E, low E. Now. Now, actually, a slap is just the brakes. You want it to stop ringing and control it. So in your space is a sound, right? Thing about it is, you can't get good unless you go to the basics and keep going over the basics till you get the basics, and then you're able to elaborate. See, we're going to learn today, or we're going to try to get a handle on and identify what your problem might be, right? You be obnoxious. You be in a hurry to jam and you don't know where to place it. Can y'all hold on just for a whole second? Just 1 minute. Be right back. Okay, sports fans. All right, sports fans, I'm right back. Had to take an identification break, baby. You know, I'm going to tell y'all something as a musician. Now, what you going to want to do is you going to want to stop drinking all that champagne, baby. All that champagne. Right before you get on stage, or you going to have to keep releasing your bladder. You're going to have to keep emptying your bladder every 5 minutes. That ain't good. Now, I hope I shared that with you, because most musicians don't tell you that. Everybody's into lessons. You know, there's categories of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying not to run amok and be doing the same thing, but I hope they tell you that one. Preparing yourself to give a show. Don't sit up there and drink all that champagne, be on slurping, eating, and all of that kind of stuff, and then get up on the stage. Damn, man, I got that PS. And one of them cats, man, be like, okay, I got you. And then the next thing you know, you come back to get your instrument, and they be like, nah, man, stay back here off the stage. Don't go on the stage. Stop out. Fuck you, stop out. You taking too many breaks, man. He said, man, don't go back on the stage right now. And it could be the manager. We're going to talk about this later on. You're supposed to prepare yourself. Now, where was we? Oh, yes. Trying to control yourself so you don't feel like you just either anxious, or you got a hypertension deficit disorder. Hypertension or deficit disorder, right? Your attention span is shallow. You just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You get like that. Plus, you got to get to know your instrument. For real, you got to get to know your old lady. Now, F, G, F, G, F, G, F, G, A, F, G, F, G, A. See what I'm talking about? This is the F. God damn it, get over here, damn it. God damn it, God damn it. God damn it. You're turning me to the vampire of Brooklyn. God damn it. Alright, this is the F. Remember, this fret up here, this one right here, is the nut. This right here keeps the strings in place so they don't move all around. See that? So that's the nut. Right here is your screws, right? That's what they call them, the screws, to hold the wire, which the wire is the strings, correct? All right, you with me? You with me? Well, then, damn it, scoot over and let me in, man. I ain't trying to drive. I just want to ride. Now, what's that one? This is on the fifth string. That's a C, D, C, D, C, D. Right? It's like, nigga, tell us something we don't know. I'm telling the ones that don't know. They tries to learn. All right? Don't be that one. You should be in somebody else's class, but you're here disturbing this class. If you know it already, then get your ass out. Go get your own YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and all of that other bullshit. Get your own. And then you put what you want on yours. Well, mine's is for the ones that you got this hypertension disorder and you just can't get it. You can't focus. Sometimes you just can't focus. You dig? I don't know if y'all see my diamonds. It's blinging right there. It's just a little baby. You dig? Let me give you a little quick story. I got this hole put in my ear. when I was about 15. I thought it was cool, you know. All little dudes wearing studs, you know what I'm saying? One stud in the ear. I thought that was cool. Let me get that stud. And I had a little assistance, and they put a little at home. You did. Well, I didn't go to the mall. And I got the bebop down the way, man, with my little stud earring in. You dig. So the thing is trying to stay on track. Like a lot of times I can't front to y'all, right? Like I just be knowing what I was doing. I knew what I was doing, but I was just trying to move this groove, right? And not staying on one thing. You know, you run a pattern. Now see, that's what you gotta do. See, you gotta see it's D, E, right? D, E, D, E, D, E. See, if you let it go at D, it'll go to A, and then you can catch up, right? Trying to stay focused, which this is the bass. Guitar is for the basics. You're supposed to help, like, okay, you gotta, and when you run in a chord, and then when you shift, like they say, 1, 1, 3, 5, know what they talking about, right? Or 1, 1, 5, 2, or 5, 2, 1. What they talking about, man, is okay. Let's say we use A, right? Then you go, you find, go to the 5th one. It's A, B, C, D, E, 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 E. So you go to the 5th and back to the 3rd, right? Which is C. 1, right? 1, 5, 3, 1. 1, 5, 3, 1. So that's A, E, C, A. See what I'm saying? Then went to the 2, right? Now in the scale you got B, right? To move it up a little bit. Now that's a whole nother thing. Now that was with C, E, or excuse me, A, C, E. Is that minor or is that major? Be A major. Anything else? When your first one is gonna be your major key, right? A1. Well, it could start minor, but it just depends on what the 3rd is. Is the 3rd? It would be an A minor, right? you shift, you can either use a third, which is a C. Then you go from there, which C would be, the third from it would be C, D, E, right? 1, 2, 3. So then it'd be 3, E, then it's the G, right? C, C, E, G, right? C, E, G. Don't sound right, but that's the scale, right? Which you could go this way. G, right? C, E, G, right? C, E, G, right? So you listen to how sound moves, and it's basically on that scale. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, excuse me. It's right next to it. F, E, F, G. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Wait, hold on. This sounds kind of crazy, don't it? Wait a minute. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So it's not so much as just sharps or flats. It's the sound, and if you raise it up one or lower it down a half note or so, that's what makes it sharp or make it flat. Now that's an E, right? That's an E flat. It shouldn't have one. It should be a C. It don't have any. Let's see. When they say, like C, for instance, C and B don't have any sharps or flats. Now the reason why is because the notes are so close together, right? Okay, but there's a space in between D and E. Okay. F doesn't have any flats. E doesn't have any sharps. See that? F doesn't have any flats. F doesn't have any flats. E doesn't have any sharps. Why? Because it's right there. See what I'm talking about? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, C, with a whole fret. You know. So there you go. That's why when they say it, you might not have understood it. Well, why? It doesn't have any sharps and flats. They ain't telling you exactly the way it is. Now, this is how the mind gotta work, and this is what my channel is about. Really breaking it down, so you'd understand. Well, how does that become sharp? Well, see, it could be a D. D stands alone, right? So it has a flat, and it also has a sharp. Well, let's see. Let's do it right. See? Let's see. There's your dot. This is D, right? D has a flat. D. And then it has a sharp to raise it one. But now here's E, and F is right next to it. So they so close together, It can't have a flat unless, why would you say it would, then it would just be E. But if it's not in the scale of what you talk or what's written, then it becomes, you know, you have, this is where it goes over your head. And you, as a musician, you'd understand what they were saying to make it flat. It would just be a B, right? But it doesn't have, it doesn't, they say C, B, and C has no sharps or flats. That's the way it's written. E and F has no sharps or flats, right? B has no sharps or flats. E and F has no sharps or flats. It's right here. You have a D stand alone. So it has a flat and it has a sharp. So now you get that part of it when you're trying to read and get through it. That's what's happening, baby. That's what's happening all day long. So now, trying to stay on tune when you write when you on a piece or something, and you try and hold the groove, right? But when you start learning all this different stuff, you want to do a whole lot of other stuff along with it. You might get your chance, or you might not. All your job is, and you should be happy with that. If anybody want to be bothered with you, to be able to see, be able to keep the beat, because you're the one that's the main thing. It ain't for you to, you know, unless it calls for it. You know, when they say, okay, you go ahead, man, go and get on down, right? And then, okay, you step out there and you go to doing your thing. But then you right back. Right? You just keep the beat. That's what you get. You know. Now, this is the way you have to think of it. As long as you hold the beat, then whoever's on the lead, they can go on and get out. See what I'm saying? It'd be the same as you doing it. You see? Because when it's time to change over, right, they know where to go and they can do all the rest of that stuff, right? Right? That's a C, supposed to be a C. It was D, G, A, C, A, C, then back down to B. See that? When you stay on course and you do your thing, then you can play it. You dig? So yeah, I'll clown a little bit on here, just doing my abstract thing, whatever, you know, but it takes a minute. See, because you can make different sounds everywhere, right? Spike Lee, is it the glasses money? Is it the glasses? Is it the glasses money? No, Morris. It's them goddamn shoes. I know it's them motherfucking shoes. Them motherfucking shoes ain't in Mike. No. Damn shoes, ain't it? Come on, money. Come on, Mike. Motherfucking shoes ain't it, Mike? Goddamn shoes, ain't it? Yeah. Well, I don't go to do y'all too much, man. Give y'all this good funk. I don't give y'all all this good funk. Oh yeah. What did he say? Jamaica funk, that's what it is. Let it get into you. Jamaica funk, that's what it is. Let it get up into you. Funk funk. Yeah. How about that? Let's see. Let's figure it out right quick so we can play it and keep clowning with it, baby. So it's D. Let's see where we at. Let's see D. D, B, C. Or is it? Let's see. So we got D. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna figure this out right quick. B, C, B. Oh, B flat. As a matter of fact, so D, C, B, B flat, B. Oh, excuse me. So that would be D, C, B, B flat, A. And you go back over here. So it's D, well C, C, D, E, F, right? So it's like, hey. You see that? Here we go. Now let's get it. Let's break this shit down. Let's see now. Where would it go from there? What sound good, y'all? We got to the. So it's D, C, D, D, E, F, G. Ooh, y'all. Well, I'm gonna leave y'all right there, man, cause I got to drain the weasel. Man. I messed around. You gotta work all this out for you stand up and get ready to do it. We'll be back and we'll conclude this a little bit later. Here to give y'all a little something, a little drip in your ear. This Saturday morning, y'all enjoy it. It's the afternoon right now, because it's 5 minutes past noon. I got to drain the weasel. I'll be back to hot y'all a little bit later and give y'all some more of this good funk. Ain't it funky now?